Hey Yankees fans! The energy around New York right now is absolutely electric because there is so much happening with the team as they prepare to make another deep run in the American League. After the success in 2024, expectations are sky high, and the front office is not sitting still. The team's focus is crystal clear: keep improving and ensure that Aaron Judge gets a chance at a championship ring, which has become the ultimate goal for both the superstar and this franchise. There is always that understanding in baseball that no matter how dominant a team seems, anything can happen over a long season. And injuries or slumps can shift momentum in an instant. That is why the Yankees have been active, strategic, and ambitious in their pursuit of additional pitching, knowing that adding depth in the rotation can be the difference between an early exit and a World Series appearance. One of the most talked about updates has been the situation surrounding Luis Severino, a pitcher who spent 8 seasons with New York and had a roller coaster tenure in the Bronx. Severino's career has been marked by brilliance and inconsistency, flashes of potential, and bouts with injuries that have made teams cautious but intrigued at the same time. The Yankees, with Gerrit Cole and Carlos Rodon already dealing with injuries, have limited flexibility in their rotation, which brings Severino back into the conversation as a potential midseason acquisition. There is speculation that the Athletics might look to move him if circumstances align, given his past success in New York and the Mets, combined with his dissatisfaction pitching at Sutter Health Park, which is notoriously hitter-friendly. The possibility of Severino opting out after 2026 adds another layer, as he could chase a multi-year deal elsewhere if his current season goes well, making the Yankees a logical destination if a trade materializes. Looking back at Severino's career, it is impossible not to reflect on the highs and lows when he first came up. He looked like a future ace, dominating hitters and earning accolades early on, including a season with a 2.98 ERA that positioned him third in the Cy Young voting. Yet, the following years brought inconsistency, injuries, and frustration for both the player and the organization. Despite those challenges, there were glimpses of the pitcher who once seemed untouchable on the mound, and his ability to perform at a high level on the road suggests that, in the right environment, he can still contribute meaningfully. The Yankees are in a position to weigh the risk versus reward, knowing that adding a pitcher like Severino could either stabilize the rotation or present another challenge to manage, depending on how his season unfolds. Meanwhile, the excitement surrounding Aaron Judge continues to build. Judge remains the face of the franchise and one of the most feared hitters in Major League Baseball. His performance last season was nothing short of historic, achieving a batting average of 3.31, an OPS of 1.1424, and an OPS plus of 215, all while hitting 53 home runs in just 541 at-bats. He even surpassed the extraordinary milestone of hitting 50 home runs, again despite missing time due to an elbow injury. Judge's achievements have not only cemented his legacy, but have also earned him the honor of being featured on the cover of MLB The Show for the second time, joining only one other player in history to do so. The recognition is a testament to his dominance, his status as a generational talent, and his importance to the Yankees' championship aspiration. Fans across the league watch his every move, knowing that when Judge steps to the plate, anything can happen. Beyond Judge and Severino, the Yankees' pitching depth remains a critical focus. Gerrit Cole's anticipated return from injury around June will be a pivotal moment for the team, providing a reliable arm who has consistently performed at an elite level over his years in New York. Cole's career with the Yankees includes multiple seasons with an ERA under 3 and over 900 red strikeouts in just over 120 appearances. His postseason performance has been particularly notable, with a sub-3 ERA in 12 playoff games, including a World Series campaign where he pitched phenomenally over 29 innings. Having Cole healthy and ready to pitch alongside Max Fried and other rotation arms gives the Yankees both stability and flexibility as they navigate a grueling schedule. The rest of the rotation has its share of talent and questions, with Cam Schlitzer and Carlos Rodon providing high-level performance, but also facing the typical uncertainties of injuries and consistency that come with a long season. Ryan Weathers has dealt with injuries as well, and the team's ability to manage workload and performance across all pitchers will be essential to maintaining a strong position in the American League standings. The Yankees front office has repeatedly emphasized that you can never have enough pitching, and the combination of their returning stars, potential acquisitions like Severino, and the depth of their current roster positions the team as one of the favorites to compete for another championship as spring training progresses and the regular season approaches. The narrative surrounding the Yankees is centered on opportunity and preparation. Each game, each inning, and each decision will be scrutinized as fans and analysts alike project the team's potential. There is a palpable sense of urgency and ambition, knowing that the roster's construction and the health of key players like Judge and Cole will largely determine how far the Yankees can go. Even in a league as unpredictable as Major League Baseball, New York's blend of established stars, high-upside pitchers, and strategic acquisitions provides a strong foundation for another deep playoff run. Keeping the excitement high and the expectations even higher, the market for pitchers, trades, and roster moves remains active, and speculation continues to grow around mid-season adjustments. Severino's situation embodies the type of dynamic decision-making that teams like the Yankees must engage in, weighing past performance against current potential, injury history against need, and player preference against strategic advantage. Fans know that the front office's moves will be closely analyzed, but there is confidence that management is actively pursuing opportunities to ensure the Yankees remain competitive throughout the season. Each new report, rumor, or official transaction adds another layer to the unfolding story of the 2026 season. And with the talent on the roster, the excitement for Yankees fans has never been higher. Aaron Judge, Jarrett Cole, potential additions like Severino, and the supporting rotation combine to create a narrative filled with possibility and intensity. Each day brings news that can shift expectations and redefine the team's prospects. As pitchers return, lineups are finalized, and the grind of the season begins. The Yankees are focused on remaining a dominant force in the American League. Every at-bat, every pitch, and every decision on the field will be part of a larger story that fans will follow closely, hoping that the mix of talent, strategy, and determination will culminate in another championship banner for the Bronx Bombers. The intensity of the season, coupled with the pressure on elite players, creates an environment where preparation, skill, and resilience are paramount, and the Yankees are positioned to face these challenges with both ambition and capability. As the season progresses, the Yankees are not just relying on star power, but also focusing on the balance and depth of their roster. Understanding that baseball is a game of attrition and adjustments, every team faces injuries, slumps, and unexpected challenges, and the ability to adapt has never been more critical. Jarrett Cole's return from injury will be closely watched, as his presence stabilizes the rotation and gives the Yankees a formidable one to punch alongside. Max Fried. Cole's performance in the postseason over the years demonstrates his capability to rise to big moments, and the Yankees are counting on that experience to carry them through tough stretches of the schedule. Meanwhile, Kem Schlitzer and Carlos Rodon are expected to contribute significantly, providing innings and quality starts that relieve pressure on the bullpen, while keeping the team in contention game after game. The discussions surrounding Luis Severino continue to dominate headlines and conversations among Yankees fans. His career trajectory has been unpredictable, with flashes of brilliance and frustrating inconsistencies. Despite the ups and downs, the possibility of adding him mid-season is tantalizing. Severino has shown he can succeed in New York and elsewhere, and the Yankees' familiarity with him could translate into immediate contributions if a trade occurs. His history of injuries is a concern, but in a league where pitching depth is at a premium, taking calculated risks can pay enormous dividends. The Yankees are in a unique position to evaluate Severino not just as a pitcher, but as a strategic asset who could provide flexibility in the rotation, while potentially creating matchup advantages. Against opposing lineups, Aaron Judge remains the centerpiece of the Yankees' offensive engine. His combination of power, consistency, and leadership is unmatched, and his performances continue to draw attention both on and off the field. Last season, Judge's numbers were historic, and his ability to hit over 50 home runs while maintaining an elite batting average illustrates his dominance in a way few players in the modern era can replicate. Judge is not only a player who can change a game with a single swing, but he is also a figure who inspires the team and energizes the fans. Every at-bat, every home run, and every defensive play contributes to the momentum of the Yankees, and his presence elevates the expectations of everyone around him. As the team pursues another American League title, Judge's consistency and resilience will be critical in maintaining the level of performance required to compete against the league's elite. In the background, the Yankees management is meticulously monitoring the trade market and opportunities to improve the roster with the possibility of adding pitchers like Severino and evaluating the health of Cole. The team is focused on remaining flexible and proactive. Baseball is a long season filled with adjustments, and having options for the rotation and bullpen is crucial. The front office understands that it is not enough to rely solely on star players. Depth, versatility, and timely acquisitions are often the deciding factors in a team's success. This approach is evident in how they have navigated the offseason and early part of the schedule, always looking for opportunities to improve without compromising the core strength of the roster. The Yankees lineup also continues to develop as younger players gain experience and veterans provide stability, the combination of established stars, emerging talent, and situational specialists allows the team to approach each game strategically. Matchups against top-tier pitching, long road trips, and the pressures of maintaining a high win percentage require a deep bench and smart management. Each player's contribution, whether in a starting role or off the bench, becomes part of a larger picture, shaping the team's performance over the course of the season. The Yankees' ability to blend youth, experience, and star power will be critical in navigating the inevitable challenges that arise over 162 games. Pitching remains the focal point of discussion, as the rotation and bullpen are under constant evaluation. Ryan Weathers, recovering from prior injuries, is expected to contribute significantly if he can stay healthy, providing innings and reliability in a league where depth often dictates success. The bullpen's performance is equally crucial, with key relievers expected to maintain low earned run averages and high strikeout rates to preserve leads and close out games effectively. Managing workloads and matchups strategically is an ongoing challenge, and the Yankees coaching staff is keenly aware of the balance needed to maximize performance without risking injury. Every decision regarding pitching assignments carries weight, as a single game can influence playoff positioning or momentum in a critical series. Beyond the field, the Yankees' presence in Major League Baseball continues to be influential. Aaron Judge's recognition on the cover of MLB The Show for a second time reflects not only his personal achievements, but also the franchise's prominence. Such accolades reinforce the team's reputation and provide additional motivation for both players and fans. The spotlight on Judge and other stars creates narratives that extend beyond individual games, shaping the perception of the Yankees as perennial contenders and reinforcing the expectations for excellence at every level of the organization. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are growing louder around the Yankees clubhouse, and at the center of the storm is their captain. According to sources close to the organization, Aaron Judge has finally hit the table and made his position clear to the front office. The team must go after an elite closer if it truly intends to contend at the highest level. The message, delivered with the authority of a franchise cornerstone, is said to have been direct and unusually firm. "I'm not going to lose another year," Judge reportedly told people inside the building, a line that has quickly turned into a rallying cry among fans and media alike. The rumor suggests that Judge's frustration is not about effort or talent, but about margins. In his view, the Yankees are close, but closeness does not raise banners. Late innings, high-pressure moments, and the ability to slam the door when everything is on the line have become an obsession for the captain. Around the league, elite teams are defined by certainty at the back of the bullpen, and Judge is believed to think the Yankees have lived too long with question marks instead of answers. Internally, the tone of the conversation is said to be respectful but urgent. Judge understands the business side of baseball, yet he also knows his prime years are precious. Teammates reportedly see his stance not as selfish, but as leadership. A captain willing to speak up, to demand excellence, and to push the organization beyond comfort zones sends a clear signal to everyone wearing pinstripes. Executives, for their part, are staying silent, but the speculation is that Judge's words carry unusual weight. This is not a star making noise for headlines. This is the face of the franchise drawing a line. The market for elite closers is always competitive and expensive, but the Yankees are rarely shy when convinced the move is necessary. Whether this pressure will translate into action remains uncertain. What is clear is that the conversation has changed. The rumor alone has shifted expectations, suggesting that standing pat is no longer acceptable. For Aaron Judge, patience appears to be running out, and the Yankees may soon have to decide if they are willing to match their captain's urgency with A bold move of their own. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.